We got 49 orders for a total of $954.83 gross. So let's get to pulling these orders, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name's Marcus. Welcome back to another What Sold video. Today I got 49 orders going out so far. It's just Saturday, halfway through the day, so I still have the rest of the evening today and the rest of the day tomorrow to still make sales for a total weekend order. Don't mind the eye right now, guys. I don't know if it looks different to you guys. It's always off, you know what I mean, because I got glaucoma. But for the new ones to the channel, it kind of always looks like this, but right now it's a little bit more messed up than normal because I hit myself in the eye. I was out helping some neighbor of mine replace their battery on their car. Some piece came flying off her hood, hit me in the eye. So it's really irritated right now. So if you noticing me squinting, that's why, because it feels like I have something in my eye. Anyway, enough rambling. 49 orders. A lot of these are, you know, decent sales. A lot of these are some lower dollar sales because, as you guys know, the store is still on sale. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these orders. I think right now for the day, just for the day so far, I'm at 370 in sales. So yesterday was a $566 day, I believe. Today we're at 370, which is a tad bit lower than what the days have been. So today, 370.06. So the last few days last couple of weeks rather, I've been hitting $700 days. Just Thursday I had an $818 day, and then Friday, yesterday, was a $566 day. Today's Saturday, I'm at 370. Maybe I'm not at 370. So yeah, 370 plus another $18 sale. So, you know, I'm hopeful that today will turn out to be a good day. Let's go ahead and pull these items. All right, guys, real happy to see some shoes getting sold. Since I don't list shoes every day anymore, it takes forever for me to get a shoe sale. So these sold for 13 bucks, just some New Balance Orishis, and then these Allegrias sold for $18, which these actually go for a lot more, but since they've been in my store for so long, they're on sale. They only sold for $18. So this item actually sold to a viewer of the channel. This Michelob hat, let me find his name. His name is Robert, but his store is called Styled by something. Styled Company, Styled CO. So I'm real happy to see him make a purchase. It is a multiple quantity purchase, but I'll have to get to the other item when I get to it because it's a clothing item. But he's a viewer of the channel, reached out, said that he really appreciates what myself and Bo Johnson are doing, trying to teach the community how to, you know, resell. So he decided to support the business by buying a couple items. So I really appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the support. It means more than you could ever imagine, man. Now, this hat sold for $20.25. And when I get to the other item, I'll show you guys that as well. But I'll be giving him a combined order discount because he bought these items separately. So I want to pass on the savings of the shipping. 846. All right, on to some clothing. These Levi's sold at a loss, pretty much at $450. I will barely make any money on that, like literally just a few cents, and that's due to the profit that comes from the shipping. This size was 42-32. So this is what I was saying in the last video, guys, about how the certain sizes of items just sell so slow for me, so that I'm going to probably stop picking them up. Probably not going to be picking up 42-32, even though Levi's 505 sell all the time for me. These took well over a year. If you're OG subscribers, you know what the crinkly bag means. If you're not, you don't know, the crinkly bags are the first bags that I started using in this inventory system. So if it's not a softer bag, if it's crinkly, like cellophane on cigarette packs, it's super old. Anyway, on to the next item. We got, dang, this item's super old. It's in a tote, F2. This is how you know it's really old. F2, so I don't even have an F2 anymore. So now I'm gonna have to find which one of these totes this item's in. This is the item. It's like a mock neck dress. I guess I can try to hold it up for you guys and show you. It's like this super duper ugly dress. Probably why it took so long to sell. Sold for $4.50. I got this when I first started selling clothing in a bulk buyout from a guy. I'm in the profit on the whole buy, but this right here ain't gonna make me much money at all. This is the next item. I got this hat in the bins, like probably, I want to say last January. So over a year old. I sold this for $1.25. Just took whatever offer because I knew it probably wasn't going to sell anytime soon if I didn't take the offer that I had. So now we got a normal price sale. This is a pair of American Eagle shorts. These sold for $13.50. And like, so yeah guys, with the lower dollar items, you know, those are on sale. They're on sale for a reason, because nobody's buying them. So while the sale is not a great sale, while it's not a great margin or, you know, a high dollar sale, I'm still getting a bad item going out of my store, making space for new items, and I'm still getting the velocity of the sales on my store. So if you guys don't know why that's important, say you get judged on a year basis because you don't sell over 400 items in a 3-month basis. Say those 3 really low dollar sales that I got was the difference between me having 400 sales in a 3-month quarter basis to be able to get my INADs or whatever removed once every 3 months, or you know what I mean, or to get my defects removed every 3 months, or to get judged on an every 3-month basis for defects and, you know, things on my account to fall off. If those 3 items were the difference in between me getting judged on a year-long basis or an every 3-month basis, those 3 sales would count. And then it would help me to be able to get all my defects and everything on a rolling 3-month basis, because I made those 400 sales in a 3-month basis, or in a 3-month period. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I try to explain things to you guys, and I feel like I'm just kind of like not making much sense. So sorry if I wasn't. Nordstrom shirt. This is the item that sold when you guys heard the cha-ching a few minutes ago. This was this sold for $11. Women's J. Crew jeans sold for $10.50. Next item, Karen Scott, something I don't pick up. I was trying to give the brand a good old college try, because I was not coming back from the bins with enough stuff. $11,930. So I was like, all right, man, I'll give it a try. I know some old lady out there likes this stuff. $11,930. And you see how the experiment went. $7.50 is what this sold for. So not going to be picking up Karen Scott any longer. And it's new with tags, but the tag says $12.99. So I mean, I guess it sold for an okay price. It didn't take long to sell. Just didn't sell for very much. $12.25. Screaming parrot shirt. This is just like some you can't see the graphic on there, but there's a parrot on the back of this drinking a martini. So it's one of those like beach vibe shirts people wear during the summertime or like for vacation. So I picked those types of shirts up. This sold for $11.25. Tommy Bahama cargo shorts. These sold for $15. Nike Mizzou shirt sold for $12. These Wrangler pants sold for $20. So something that's on my heart, guys, based off of an interaction I had with a subscriber earlier. Someone saying that I'm misleading because of the terminology I used of it's your business to run the way you want to run your business. Which, what I mean by that is not like literal break all eBay's rules and literally sell how you want to sell. That's not what I mean. And I would really think that one would know this, but if you guys are taking what I'm saying is like, you can sell any item you want to, you can price gouge, you don't have to ship on time, you can title things any way you want to, you can put pictures of a t-shirt up and really send a brick. If you think I'm saying stupid stuff like that, if you think that I'm saying things that are, you can do things that are illegal or not right by eBay standards or against eBay's rules by when I say you can run your business the way that you want to, that's 100% not how I mean it. What I mean by you can run your business the way you want to is you don't have to list every day. You don't have to make titles that are searchable by your buyers. You don't have to provide 12 photos. You don't have to put good searchable keywords in your title. You don't have to pack your items really well and care about how it arrives. You don't have to do none of that stuff. But should you? Yeah, you should. You should try to provide the best customer service, the best buying experience, the best products for your customers, and you should really try to title them the way that people are going to find them the easiest, so that way you can make the most sales that you can. So for this person to say that I'm misleading by saying that, it really kind of bothered me because it makes it look like I'm out here trying to just be a jerk or like some charlatan just trying to like sell you guys snake oil. And I'm really not. I'm really trying to help you guys grow your businesses. So I really hope that you'll use discernment. Sometimes things shouldn't be taken literal, but you need to be aware of the context that the person is actually saying the things in. And this context was not that you can do whatever you want in your business. What I mean is your eBay business doesn't necessarily have to look like my eBay business. While all of us have a set of eBay rules that we have to follow, and in the end, you don't have to do what I do, and I don't have to do what you do. I don't have to sell what you sell, and you don't have to sell what I sell, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to spend any more time on this. This women's polo tee sold for a whopping $5. This Ralph Lauren shirt sold for 14 bucks, I believe. Yep, $14. Ralph Lauren shirt. So it's weird, right? Polo shirt before this sold for $5. This Ralph Lauren shirt sold for 14 bucks. There's no rhyme or reason to this stuff, guys. Not your daughter's jeans, just some black skinny jeans sold for 15 bucks. Another polo women's shirt sold for 10 bucks. So we got a 5, a 14, and a 10. Prices all over the place. And, I mean, it goes to show you, man, I got something for everybody, that's for sure. We got a Port St. Joe. This is my happy place. It's got like some sea turtle on a beach. Just a travel shirt, kind of like the Screaming Parrot shirt, but way less cool. This sold for 10 bucks. Another item that I try to tell you guys about all the time. Hopefully by now it's starting to resonate with you guys, and you guys are actually taking heed to what I'm saying. This little bitty item right here is a Taco Bell employee apron, just the apron that goes around their waist, sold for 20 bucks. So I tell you guys all the time that I pick up employee stuff because it sells well. It's way cheaper for an employee to buy something off eBay than it is to get it taken out of 3 or 4 checks or whatever the case may be. If you guys have ever had a fast food restaurant job or anything like that, when you get your uniforms taken out of your checks, I think it'd be like 50 bucks for a shirt, man. So $20 sale, fairly new inventory, it's 12.8 something. So sold, I want to say in probably about a month, because I think I'm maybe a month and a half. I'd have to look up the date, but still pretty fast sell for what it is. Next item is Iowa Hawkeye shirt, 12.884. 12.884. This item sold for $10, no, $15. $15 sale. Iowa Hawkeye shirt, and I don't think this is like a Nike shirt, is it? Yep, Nike. Usually I'm only picking up like school or NCAA sports stuff if it's Nike. I've tried it with like JanSport and a couple of other like lower tier sports brands like Champion and stuff like that, and while it'll still sell, it doesn't sell nearly as quick as it does when it's Nike. This LL Bean quarter zip pullover sold for 15 bucks. So how are things going for you guys? Are sales going okay? Are things moving and grooving? Really hope that you guys are making optimal sales and seeing the profit range that you like and that you want to. This is a vintage The Thirsty Camel shirt, Ocean View, Virginia, 2002. Sold for $5.50 because the collar is pretty yellowed. I thought it'd be able to wash out with some OxyClean, but 100% did not wash out. So hopefully the buyer read the description and the sale sticks. If they want to return it, I'll just go ahead and refund them their money. Vintage Union Bay fleece. That thing pretty fluffy, man. It's gonna be weird to ship. Sold for 10 bucks. Have you guys noticed that on May 2nd, eBay started offering cheaper shipping on priority packages? So some items that were cheaper to go in a flat rate envelope for me are now cheaper to go in a priority package. Case in point, I sold 5 shirts to a guy yesterday. Whereas these 5 shirts would have been cheaper to probably go inside some type of flat rate package beforehand, before this decrease in price. They sold for, or they shipped for $7.47 yesterday. So incredibly cheap price to ship 5 t-shirts. Or was it 4 or 5? I think it was 5. Either way it goes, I'm loving it. Save a few more dollars on shipping because that price increase or whatever, the first class elimination to the USPS Advantage, whatever the heck it's called, in July is gonna suck. So might as well take the L, or the wins that we can before we take the L. So I told you guys about the high visibility construction hoodies. I found there was like over 100 of them in the bins. I only picked up 3 because I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of them, and they all sold fairly well. My nose itching. Fairly quick too, and they sold for like 18 bucks a piece. This sold for $17 and it sold fairly quick. So I've been kind of on the lookout for high visibility stuff, and I've been picking it up, and it's been selling pretty decent. Sold these Bonobos pants. They're like kind of like office attire for men. These sold for 15 bucks. And I also sold, let me make sure I got the right number, 13,700. So these sold as well, which is another pair. It's different buyers though, but they sold back to back. The second pair sold for, no, the first pair sold for 18 bucks. This one sold for 18 bucks, and this one sold for 15 bucks. So while it's not like a really like large sell, decent enough sales price for the brand that it is. Levi's 505 jean shorts sold for 20 bucks. Something I love picking up all the time is American Eagle cargo shorts. These sold for 25 bucks. This Old Navy button-up shirt, I think this is a women's, sold for $10.50. Patagucci shirt sold for 10 bucks. This one is not in the greatest of conditions, so didn't sell for as much money. Now this item right here is a Lindenwood College shirt, single stitch vintage. This is the second item that goes with this purchase for Styled Co. Next item to sell are these Russell sweatpants. These sold for 10 bucks. So this Army physical fitness uniform, this sold for 20 bucks. It's just a windbreaker jacket. I pick up all that Army stuff, man. It sells pretty decent for me. 14,461. This is a Columbia windbreaker, Columbia University windbreaker. This sold for 19 bucks. Next item is 14,521. 14. Oh, I got this box in here backwards. 14,521. Dirt Cheap. Do you guys have Dirt Cheap where you stay? Dirt Cheap is like a liquor store slash cigarette store. This sold for $19. Wrangler cargo shorts. These sold for $5.63. There is another pair of them in here somewhere by the same buyer. Okay, the other pair that he bought was $36.37. I had the number wrong. It was $36.76, and these sold for, come on, man. These sold for $11.25 and $5.63. So I'll be combining these orders as well because the buyer paid for them separately. Another example of how the bigger sizes move slow for me. These are McDonald's employee pants. They sold for $7, I want to say $7.25, but the size is 42.32. So if the size was a smaller size, that would have sold a whole lot quicker for me, because as I said, that employee stuff be flying off the shelves for me. So lesson learned. $41.59 Old Navy shorts. $41.59. Okay, let's see here. $41.59. These, I think I took an offer for like $5 or something on. Yeah, $5 even. Next item, $44.81. $44.81. This item sold for $3. Hillard and Hanson lingerie. What I say? $44.31. See, man, I be up here talking and forgetting stuff. $44.31 maybe. Yeah, maybe that ain't it. That's $42. Dum dum. $44. I got all this stuff all in the way. $44.23. $31. Man, let me stop trying to guess. $44.81. Yeah, I would have been up here forever. $44.81. $44.84. $33. $81. So it's just like a piece of lingerie. It's sold for $3. What's the next item while I'm up here? $46.49. $36. $49. Here we go. Old Navy grandma sweater. Sold for $7. Oh, that's not Old Navy. It's CB Design. I don't even know what that is. This I got in that bulk buyout along with the last item, the lingerie. Where I got all the granny sweaters at. Amethyst. Yeah, this is another brand I'm done picking up. 7312. 7312. That's up there too. Alrighty. Amethyst shorts sold for $5. Vintage Cardinal shirt sold for $12. Some of this Cardinal stuff is selling pretty decent still. Usually it pops off real quick when what's the name of it? Spring season starts. So I'm just glad to see it still moving. $79.52. $79.52. Make sure. $79.52. Old Navy active top. This sold for $7.20. Women's Under Armour like running shorts sold for $5. Stay. All right, so the last item to sell is this vintage NYC shirt. NYC spelled N-E-Y-C-E-E, or N-Y-E-N-Y-C-E. When I was a kid in high school, we used to call it Aniche. Boy, were we wrong. That sold for $20. It's just like kind of like a mechanic, like hip hop type shirt. $20, so decent sell. Haven't sold anything else since the Nordstrom shirt, so all I got are these 51 items going out. So still decent sales throughout the day so far. I think, let me go refresh my order screen or my numbers. So we're at 388 for the day. So close to hitting 18K for the month. I did it last night for 31 days. So I did it last night, but you know, it wears off every day. You lose some sales as it goes on every day. So we got 15 or 51 awaiting shipment. I'm gonna send these offers. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Really hope you guys got some value from the video. If you guys liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. That's gonna do it for this one. Catch you guys on our next one. But until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.